Hey guys, good evening. Good evening in the UK anyway, or wherever you're watching this from. My name's Vicky, and so I want to give you 9 pretty weird signs that the universe is trying to communicate with you, okay? And so I only have time to go through 4 of them, but if you want the full list of 9, send me a message and I will get them sent over to you as soon as possible. I think that you'll find them really interesting and helpful. I got these from the lawofattraction.com, okay? And so number 1 is, the first sign is passing signs on the road. And so, you know, if there's been an accident, or if you see signs on the road telling you to turn back, or, you know, end of the motorway signs, or road closed signs, apparently that could actually be, like, seeing those signs, especially if you seem to see them quite a lot throughout your travels, that could be a sign from the universe that you need to slow down in your own life, okay? I mean, and if you, like, see an accident, that could be like a metaphor saying, like, look, if you don't slow down, like, you could crash, like, in your life. Okay, and also when you see discarded objects lying around the road, or just whenever you're out and about, say for instance you see a shopping cart, okay, that could be that you still need to collect more resources to achieve your dreams, okay? There's still things that you need in your shopping cart or your basket that you haven't got yet, okay? Or apparently, if you see a pillow, apparently that means you need more rest, okay? So if these resonate with you at all, you know, drop them in the comments. I thought that this was quite a bit of a strange list, so that's why I'm sharing it, okay? I mean, if I saw a pillow just kind of like laying around, I would probably think of resting too. Obviously not in the place I found it, of course. But yeah, apparently it means you need to slow down, you're going too fast in life, you don't want to have an accident, okay? Take that however you will. Okay, so number 2, this is a really weird one, but when a street light goes out without reason, okay, it just seems to just go off, okay? That could apparently be something to do with the electronic impulses in your brain, because obviously all of our thoughts and movements are the results of electronic impulses in our brain that, like, make us do things. And if they can affect your body, apparently they can probably affect the outside world too, okay? And so you would have had to send out quite a powerful energy for that to happen, okay? And so when that happens, you know, think about what or who were you thinking about at that moment when that street light went out to create such a powerful energy field, okay? And so I thought that was quite an interesting one. If that happens next time a street light goes out and I'm around, I'll definitely stop and think about, like, what was on my mind, you know, at the time. Number 3 is when your text doesn't send. This has happened to me before, okay? When I was sending a text to someone that, you know, what I was saying was, it probably wasn't a good idea. But have you ever tried to send a text to someone and it seems like you have a signal, it seems like you know, obviously have text available, or you have a connection, that person hasn't blocked you or whatever, but for some reason your text just doesn't send? You know, does it seem like a coincidence that you are about to text something and it just doesn't, that it disconnects, or it seems like it's just not working? Well, who are you trying to text and what are you trying to say? I mean, it could be a sign from the universe that you need to maybe rephrase your message. Maybe it would get you into trouble. Maybe it would, you know, upset the other person. Just, like, next time this happens, think about what you're doing and thinking, if it didn't send the first time, is it really a good idea to send the message? Like, maybe you should rephrase it or avoid sending it altogether. The universe has given you a second chance, take it, okay? Some of these, like, signs, they really do kind of make you think, don't they? But number 4 is animals. Now, I've always believed that seeing a particular animal is a sign from the universe. Like, a few months ago, this has never happened to me before this, but a few months ago, literally, a butterfly and you know that butterflies don't stay still, and if you ever get near one, they just fly away immediately. But a butterfly came and like landed on my finger just here, and it was literally just on my finger for like 2 minutes, just not moving, and then eventually it flew away. I was like, wow, like that's never, a butterfly has never done that before, and it seemed like it had done it deliberately for some reason. It was just kind of, because butterflies are a sign of, you know, transformation, because obviously they change from the caterpillar to the butterfly, and I kind of feel like I'm going through a bit of a transformation at the moment, and so that was really, really cool. So I believe when you see animals, that's a sign of something. So if you see a particular animal and you think about its behavior and traits, so for example, if you see a squirrel, this is just the example that was on the website, it could be telling you to conserve your resources, because you know how squirrels, they collect their like nuts and acorns and they store them like for when they need them in the winter. Conserve your resources in order to use them at a more opportune time later, okay? Or if you see an owl, that could be telling you that you can create the life you want if you accumulate more wisdom, maybe by going back to school, or buying books, or investing in resources that can actually help you create the life you want. And so, you know, that's probably the one I probably believe in the most of all of these, is the people seeing like their spirit animals, and like when they go through times in their life, they see a particular animal and it reassures them. For me, it has always been butterflies, actually. It's quite strange that every time I see a butterfly, I just feel like, okay, change is coming, and it brings me peace. Yeah, so like I said, if you want the full list of 9, that was 4 of them, so I'll quickly run through them again. The first sign, passing road signs. Number 2, when a street light goes out unexpectedly. Number 3, when your text doesn't send. And number 4, when you see a particular animal, especially if you seem to see it like over and over, or just whenever you go through things in your life, that animal seems to always show up. I hope that was helpful to you, or you found it interesting in some way. If you want the full list of 9 signs that the universe is trying to communicate with you, send me a message and I'll send that over to you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night or your day, wherever you are seeing this. Make it a good one. Okay, bye.